Sister-wise Robyn Brown jealous of Kody's beautician. Through the years, Kody Brown's hair had been through major transitions. In the latest episode of Sister-wise, he discusses how he stays pretty by utilizing a hairnet. But fans remember Kody went to get his hair done at one point during the series. Was Robyn Brown jealous when Kody went to see his beautician Kennedy? Taking care of the precious curls. During the latest episode of Sister-wise, Kody Brown gave his luscious curls a bit of his spotlight. While he was gearing up for his sentimental trip down memory lane, he joked with his brothers, Michael and Scott, about his hair treatment. Both brothers know Kody's hair is very important to him. They teased him about always spending lots of time in front of the mirror when he was younger. Some fans remember that Kody's beautician was part of the show in the early years. However, Robyn Brown taught Kody some hair tips to help him tame his mane, and his beautician wasn't heard about again in the series. Kody Brown had a hairstylist tell him his hair was thinning. Since Kody Brown gave fans his hairnet secret during the latest episode, some fans remembered he used to visit a beautician. On a Reddit feed, one user points out, Kody's hairdresser is telling him in 2012, Season 5, about his hair thinning. He still is hanging on looking like a really bad center comb-over, but Robyn Brown knew how to help. A user replied, "Notice we never saw Kennedy again." The original poster adds that Robyn Brown began teaching Kody about his hair. They say, "I posted a scene when he told Truly Sobin taught him how to use products to curl his hair and could he do her hair for one of the daughter's wedding. Then he warned her sometimes it takes a long time. So it's Sobin's fault he has them ugly ringlets." Was Robyn Brown jealous of Kody's beautician? On Reddit, Sister Wives fans remember that Kody had a beautician who maintained his hair. However, they realized she may have been too pretty for Robyn Brown's liking. First, a user says, "I think Kennedy is the reason Robyn started doing his hair." Then they add, "Look how giddy and smiley he was when she was doing his hair." Kennedy is beautiful, and I can just see Robyn deciding it's time to do his hair herself. One user agrees, "Yes, I think when Robyn said, 'You left him alone?' to marry, it wasn't about the fear of him shaving off his hair. He wasn't being chaperoned." Another person echoes they think Robyn Brown had something to do with it. They add, "OP or spot on." Probably. She didn't want any competition coming along and risking her tenders replaced by someone else's nuggets. With all that money, I would think you could get a full head of hair. The thing is, and I'm no Kody fan so don't get me wrong, but he really does look great for his age. Just needs to stop fighting that hair. Robyn Brown was no stranger to the complexities of plural marriage. But lately, her life had taken an unexpected twist, one she couldn't seem to brush off. It began innocently enough with Kody's hair. His flowing, golden curls were his pride and joy, and their upkeep had always been a subject of great importance in the Brown household. However, his recent trips to the salon were causing quite the stir. Robyn had initially found it amusing. Kody's enthusiasm for his hair care rivaled her own love of makeup and jewelry. He found a new stylist in Flagstaff, a woman named Isabella, who had quickly become a staple in his life. "She gets me," Kody had said one evening, flipping his hair dramatically as the family sat around the dinner table. "Isabella understands the essence of my curls." Cristin, Janelle, and even Mary had laughed, but Robyn had felt a twinge of something she couldn't quite place. It wasn't jealousy, she told herself. It was just concern. After all, why was Kody spending so much time at the salon? He'd always been particular about his hair, but now it seemed excessive. Every week, sometimes twice a week, he was in Isabella's chair. The beautician's allure. Isabella was everything Robyn wasn't, bold, quirky, and unapologetically herself. Her salon was adorned with eclectic art, the scent of lavender candles filling the air. She had a way of making everyone feel like they were the center of the universe, and Kody basked in her attention. He'd return home, gushing about how Isabella had the perfect touch, how she understood the nuances of his hair better than anyone else ever had. Robyn tried to dismiss it. She'd spent years being the favorite wife, the one Kody confided in, the one he leaned on. Surely, no hairstylist could change that. Yet, the more Kody raved about Isabella, the more Robyn began to feel the icy grip of insecurity creeping in. She started to wonder, was it just about the hair, or was there something more? One evening, as Kody strutted into the house with freshly styled curls, Robyn couldn't hold back. "You've been spending a lot of time with Isabella lately," she said, her voice dripping with forced nonchalance. Kody grinned, running a hand through his hair. She's a genius, Robyn. You should see the way she works. It's like magic. Robyn crossed her arms. I'm sure it is, but don't you think twice a week is excessive? Kody shrugged. You can't put a price on perfection. The turning point. Robyn's unease grew with each passing day. She began scrutinizing every interaction Kody had with Isabella, even going so far as to scroll through his social media to see if he'd mentioned her. To her horror, she found a selfie Kody had posted, him and Isabella, smiling cheek to cheek in the salon. The caption read, "Hair goals achieved, thanks to the amazing Isabella." The comments were flooded with fans gushing over Kody's hair, but Robyn only saw red. That night, she confronted him. "Kody, don't you think that post was a little much?" she asked, trying to keep her voice steady. "What post?" he asked, genuinely confused. "The one with Isabella. You're acting like she's your new best friend." Kody laughed. "Robyn, you're being ridiculous. She's just my stylist." "Is she?" Robyn shot back. "Because it seems like she's becoming more than that." Kody's expression darkened. "You're overthinking this. Isabella is a professional. She's good at what she does, and I appreciate her work. That's all." But Robyn wasn't convinced. She couldn't shake the feeling that Isabella was becoming a wedge between her and Kody. A bold move. Determined to reclaim her place as Kody's confidant, Robyn decided to take matters into her own hands. She booked an appointment with Isabella, hoping to see for herself what the fuss was about. The salon was even more charming than Kody had described. Isabella greeted Robyn warmly, her vibrant energy filling the room. "It's so nice to meet you," she exclaimed, her smile genuine. "Kody talks about you all the time." Robyn raised an eyebrow. "Does he?" "Oh, absolutely. He adores you. He's always saying how lucky he is to have you in his life." Robyn felt a pang of guilt. Maybe she had been overreacting. Isabella seemed perfectly pleasant, and there was no denying her talent. By the time the appointment was over, Robyn's hair looked stunning, and she found herself liking Isabella more than she'd expected. But as she left the salon, she couldn't help but wonder, was Isabella really as innocent as she seemed, or was she just playing her cards right? The confrontation. Robyn's insecurities reached a boiling point when Kody announced he was planning to take Isabella on a business trip to Las Vegas to consult on a hair restoration project he was considering. "Absolutely not," Robyn said, her voice firm. "This is crossing a line, Kody." Kody looked taken aback. "What are you talking about? Isabella is a professional. This is a business trip." "It's inappropriate," Robyn insisted. "You don't need a stylist on a business trip." Kody sighed. "Robyn, you're blowing this out of proportion. You need to trust me." But trust was the one thing Robyn was struggling with. She felt like she was losing her grip on Kody, and the thought terrified her. Resolution or resentment? In the end, Kody decided to cancel the trip, if only to keep the peace. But the tension between him and Robyn lingered. Robyn couldn't shake the feeling that she was competing with Isabella for Kody's attention, and Kody couldn't understand why Robyn was so threatened. The other wives watched the drama unfold with a mixture of amusement and relief. For once, they weren't the ones at odds with Kody. Cristin even joked that maybe Isabella should join the family, much to Robyn's dismay. As the weeks went by, Robyn tried to let go of her jealousy. She reminded herself that Kody loved her, that their bond was strong enough to withstand any outside influence. But deep down, she knew that as long as Isabella was in the picture, she would always feel like she had something to prove. And so, the saga of Kody's curls continued, leaving Robyn to wonder if her insecurities were a sign of deeper issues within their marriage, or if she was simply letting her imagination run wild. Either way, one thing was certain, the drama was far from over.